Hello folks, Tim here again with some more Marvel Strike Force. Happy Monday. I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. I'm sorry that it's been a few days since the last video. I have not been feeling well. For those of you who don't know, I have type 2 diabetes and I have severe complications from it. And some days, I might want to record and I just can't. I just physically can't. So, for those of you who stick with me through those struggles, I truly appreciate you all. So yeah, here we are. It is day 292. Let's take a look at where we are. So our total collection power is 29,409,212. So, up a little bit from the other day. And I haven't really done anything with any characters, really. 274 characters collected, 142 of those are at 7 stars. So, not too bad. Not too bad. So, you know what else I was thinking before we get into anything? Yesterday I spent some time going back and I went all the way back to day 1 and watched some of the videos, and this game has changed a lot in just the time that I have been, making these videos. And, somebody brought up a good point. And I do, LT Rhodey, I do definitely appreciate your comment in the game about my free-to-play series. And, you're right. A lot has changed compared to when I started this. A lot. So I think if I was to start new, if I was to wake up tomorrow and have an itch to start a new free-to-play account, I think I would do some things differently, obviously. But here we are in our arena. We're ranked 54, so not too bad. We're kind of sticking around, kind of floating between the 70 and 50 area, and sometimes I'll get a little lucky and be able to crack 50. So not a bad day. It was a bad weekend though. I didn't win but one battle each day since the last video I recorded. There's some Mephisto popping up. All in all, it hasn't been bad. It's just I'm in an RNG phase now for that. And I'll show you something. So I didn't realize until yesterday morning that Villains hard mode, I never completed it. So I worked on that a little bit yesterday to get through phase 4 or chapter 4, whatever. But yeah, it dawned on me that I never finished that. So of course, I went back and I looked and I was like, did I finish the heroes? And I did. So, slowly going back through and redoing the Villains campaign. In our Blitz, we got the Red Star Rampage and the Orb Assault. They're done. Happy about that. Got those all the way done today. Our last Alliance War we won, so that was pretty awesome. I was happy about that because I was like, are we gonna win it? I didn't think we were, and then we did, so that's awesome. In our raids, we're working on Orcus Omega difficulty 1. I did all mine, waiting for some energy, and I'll go back and do some more battles. And then Crimson Spotlight 2 we're working on. And my point of getting stuck is right here, is the Uncanny Avengers. I don't have 5 of the Uncanny Avengers yet, but we will get there. Day 1 of our new Crucible. So it looks like I'm going to lose 49,791 to 49,808. So, it's all right. Something I want to show. All right, so, nope, that's not it. All right. I want to remind everybody to work on their Stark Tech. Now, I up all of my Stark tech as soon as we hit the next threshold for it, right? So I'm 23 out of 25 in everything. And once we hit 77, then we'll go to 24. And then once we reach the next threshold, I will max it out at 25 for everything. So yes, I do work on my Stark tech. Normally, I just forget to show it, you know? But, yeah. It's a reminder to work on your Stark tech, too. Alright. For characters, we didn't really work on anybody over the weekend. You know, I did open my orbs. You know, I have to check something while we're here. While I'm thinking of it before I forget. Did we get any milestones today? Okay. We got the daily what do you call it? Power core milestone done today. Okay. It slipped my mind to check if we did that yet. So, there we go. Boom. A couple more tiers of this, and boom. Alright, characters. We'll do it by the squads to see who we can work on. So, Jean Grey's at 80, Storm's at 75, Beast and Falcon are at 50, and we haven't really worked on them. Hercules, we have 52 out of 100. So we are halfway to unlocking Hercules. So that's awesome. You know, Vision, we can get him another star. So there's his, what, 5th? It's a 5th star for Vision. We like that. Let's see what else. Oh, Miss Marvel Classic. We can get another, what, 4th star for her. That's awesome. So technically we can go in and do the next leg of her training mission. Other than that, I don't think I have anybody else to bring up. At least I don't see anybody. And we're not going to get the Shadow King this time around. It's just not in the cards for us. We'll get him another star next time around. So for our raid, Uncanny Avenger, we need 5. We're going to go ahead and we're going to bring Jean Grey up to 85. 85 gear tier 16. And we're not going to put purple ISO on her yet. And we're not going to take anything other than her passive with T4s at this point. We're going to hold off on that. And then we'll bring Storm. We don't have enough. Oh, we do. We'll bring Storm. Do we have enough to bring her to 85? No. So we'll bring Storm up to 80. So 80, 15. On turn, gain speed up for 2 turns, plus apply speed up to X-Men, X-Force, and Uncanny Avenger allies. On X-Men, X-Force, and Uncanny Avenger ally turn, 50% chance to grant assist now to self or a random X-Men, X-Force, or Uncanny Avenger ally. So, excuse me, if we upgrade this, on turn gain plus 3 charge up to a maximum of 20. And we are going to grab that. I always grab passives. Even if people don't think it's a great idea, I always grab passives. So once we get Storm to 85, which will probably be tomorrow, then, you know, we'll do Beast next, we'll do Falcon next, and then hopefully that takes us right straight through to having Hercules, so that we can do better with that. I did sit down yesterday and think about Dark Dimension 7. And I have an idea of who I want to build for what, but it's a lot of work. And I think who I'm picking to build can do 7 and 8. So we'll just have to get him to 7. Or, I'm sorry, get through DD7, throw purples on him, and jump in to DD8. So, yeah, I took some time and I was like, who can we work on? I don't remember where I put them either. I think I put them here. So we can bring Extreme X-Men up and add in Black Knight, or we can build up Orcus more for the global. So I figured I'd present the two options and say, hey, let me know in the comments what you think. Is it worth putting stuff into Extreme X-Men anymore? Is it worth bringing them, all the way up? Is it worth bringing them to 100 and putting them in Crimson Gear? I don't know at this point. That's why I kind of came up with two things, right? So Orcus is going to be around longer. Right, Extreme X-Men is probably, well, I mean, they're on the way out. So, Black Knight, yes, he's worth bringing up to 100 and putting Crimson Gear and purples on him. So, I'm not sure about the rest at this point. I mean, Nightcrawler is a great plug-and-play character, right? So, we probably want to bring him all the way up. But I think for the global section, we should finish out our Orcus team, because they're a raid team, right? And then for City, I think Spider Society is a no-brainer. I think I just don't think there's a better City team. And then for Cosmic, so I watched a bunch of different DD7/DD8 videos on YouTube and was like, hey, this setup looks good. So, Kahori, Vol, Gore, Endgame Thanos, and Gladiator. And then, having these three in full red gear, I mean, that benefits my arena, right? And I haven't used her yet, but Kahori sounds pretty badass of a character when you look at what she does. And then for Legendary, went with Old Man Logan, the Invisible Woman, Omega Red, Shadow King, and Doc Ock. Now again, that's just Legendary. So go ahead, let me know in the comments section, what you think for them. And then, our Mythic, APOC, Super Skrull, Ultimus, Doctor Doom, and Kestrel. This is the one I struggled with a little bit, because I'm like, I mean, Kestrel's an MSF original, right? So she is going to see updates. And, Doctor Doom still has his place somewhere in the game. But definitely on these two, let me know. Let me know what you think for Legendary and Mythic. Because those are the two that I'm really stuck on. But, that's who I want to start working on for DD7 at some point, once I decide between Orcus and Extreme X-Men. So, Uncanny Avengers, I think we might put off for a little while Absolute A-Force, because I think getting Mephisto would be good. And I do okay, helping out in the war. We still need to bring Night Stalkers up too. There's so much to work on. I just don't even know where to begin sometimes. Like, I'm saying this right now, right? Like, okay, so we're going to do this, and then we're going to decide on Extreme and Orcus and start our DD7 journey. And tomorrow, I might see something or read something that's going to go, oh, man, I need to really bring this team up. I really need to bring up Astral. Now they're going to announce, once I get my mind set, it just, I get distracted because there's so much to work on. But the account's coming along well. I'm doing well. I'm working on some ideas for the YouTube channel. I got to look into. So I'll tell you what I was thinking. Let me. I'll share some information with you, right? So we're currently at 740 subscribers. Top videos the last 4 hours. Top 3 free to play. What is that? Free to play day 40 free to play day. I hate when it okay, so day 1 still sees some views, and then day 287. So those are our top 3 in the last 48. So we need to hit 1,000 subscribers, which is our goal. We still need what, 660? Is that right? No. Let me try that again. 260 more subs. So what I would like to do when we hit that point, well, first off, I am still working on the memberships, but I want to look into maybe when we hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, we will maybe, it's just, I'm just in the rough thinking idea is that maybe I'll make a new account, a new free-to-play account, and play it. And then after it hits 365 days, after it hits the 1 year mark, do some kind of giveaway for it, right? To pass it along to somebody. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section. All right, guys. That's pretty much it for today. I am going to get out of here. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Have a great week. Cat invasion. If you... Excuse me. I'm sorry I'm so out of it today. Please like the video. Please try to watch the video all the way through, even if you do 2x speed. So if I make a 15-minute video and somebody people only watch 3 minutes of it on average, that really hurts my growth on YouTube. So hopefully people start watching more of the videos. Even if you watch it on 2x, at least it helps, right? Okay, let me focus. I'm going to get out of here. Have a great day. Please like the video. If you're just finding us for the first time, please subscribe, and there is a playlist that goes all the way back to day 1. If you're interested in joining the Discord, there is a link in the description. And, as always, love the comments. All right. I'll see you later.